So I want us to talk about something very important today, an issue that seems to be affecting us. It's an ongoing stuff. It may not necessarily be a new thing, but I think in our time now, the kind of energy this is putting out there is worth talking about. We gotta address it. Criticism and false allegations. These two are never the same, these two. And it has become so because people just can't tolerate, especially people on the opposite side of political divide. So long as an incumbent government or political party is in power, no matter what they do, those on the other side of the political divide will usually not see anything good, positive. I mean, when the government or the government in power is doing something good, we all will expect that the folks on the other side of the divide will find something good to talk about. But in our case, it has now become a thing like so long as people don't belong to the same political party, then whatever it's going to take for the incumbent government or party to become unpopular, people will do it. And because of that, people don't care. Most people don't care. Trying to fabricate story, trying to create scenario to make people buy into or believe. But you see, we are all allowed and expected, or we are all open by fundamental human right to talk about issues, criticize issues is allowed, especially something is ongoing in the government, in the country, in the place. People should be bold enough to lift up their voices against such stuff like that. We're talking about positive criticism, positive ones. But in the case where people misconstrue allegations, accusations, false ones, of course, for criticism, that's where it becomes an issue. We gotta address it. And that has become it's like it's the order of the day. So anybody at all, everybody at all want to say anything at all and then thinking they could just get away with it. No, we are allowed to criticize. And whatever you're trying to put out there, just make sure that it is something that you can stand with at any point in time you are called on for questioning. Should be able to be bold enough to stand and defend your claim. But if you feel, or if you think, and if you know that you have no backing, you have no evidence to substantiate your allegations, my brothers, my sisters, my best advice to you is to stay away from it. Now, this has become necessary for me to talk about address because of what is currently ongoing in the land of my birth, talking about Ghana, where certain people, as a result of access to social media and what have you, people just get on there and just want to put out anything at all, falsely accusing others. Please and please again, be sure that whatever you try to pull out there is something you can actually substantiate. Something you can actually substantiate. And let me say, I just want to seize this opportunity to say that for the 8 Ghanaians who lost their lives a couple of days back, with respect to national assignments, who got crashed. They had the helicopter crash and lost their lives. Just want to say, and in a way of encouraging the friends, relatives, family members they left behind, that there's one thing that is sure, that in this case, we all want to ask all manner of questions. We all want to talk about. We all trying to see who can we blame, who is responsible for what is happening. See, all I can say is that it's done. It has happened. No matter how we fight behind, trying to accuse, trying to blame who, it's never gonna fix it. But something that can be learned out of the situation is what might have contributed, and what lesson can be learned from that. And by the lessons learned, we get informed to want to prepare against future events of that nature. But I just want to take this opportunity to say, may every friend, loved one, relatives, especially spouses left behind, kids, be comforted. There is only one thing that I can say, that by faith, there is something the scriptures describe as being a day of what? The resurrection and the life, where we are going to be, and we get raised, because everything I've been looking at, all the scenarios, how we're mourning, the sorrow, the sad atmosphere, can tell you that death is something that God, I believe, God did not originally design to become a part of us. But you know the reality, we die every day. But one way of trying to get encouraged and being helpful is the fact that we can look at somebody called Jesus Christ, the resurrection and the life. He defeated death through his resurrection. So faith and confidence in him guarantees us one thing. One day, no matter what it is, we all be resurrected. So listen to this piece. Oh, yeah, resurrection and the life. That is who you are. Resurrection and the life. That is who you are. Oh, resurrection and the life. That is who you are. You know why? Yeah, 'cause we were not supposed to die. The reality is we die every day. What could be the way out of this distressing situation? Hey, could it be Jesus Christ? Could it be Jesus Christ? Could it be the one to take man out of this distressing situation? I think, I believe so. I believe it's the one. The reason I preach Jesus with so much passion, because I can identify with what he did for me. What did he do? He died on that third day after paying the price for my sins. Rose triumphantly from the grave, making death feel defeated. Jesus Christ, yeah. Jesus Christ, yeah. Oh, so may you rest in power on the part that dear loved one. One day, you're gonna be waking from the sleep. Oh, resurrection and the life. That is who you are. Resurrection and the life. That is who you are. So stay blessed and stay strong and never stop walking in the fear and the power of the Lord.